Hey, it's Jam and welcome back to the channel. So I'm doing another post commentary because I wanted to upload this gameplay, but I didn't know what to do it with. So I decided that I'd do it over today's video. I do plan on doing some live commentaries in the future, but I'm not sure what yet. As in, like, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do on them. You know, should I do a campaign? Should I do just a game mode like domination or something? A deathmatch? I don't know. But if anybody does have any suggestions, then feel free to leave them down in the comments. So today's video is going to be about tips for grinding out mastery camos, specifically Dark Matter, Damascus, Atomic, you know, the highest tier mastery camo in COD. These are just some tips that I do find helpful when I'm grinding myself. And like I said last video, I'm no like Call of Duty veteran or anything. Like I said, these are just tips that help me. Also, side point, let me know if grinding out camos is something you want to see on this channel. Anyway, first tip, don't get discouraged by people who are making faster progress than you, or possibly even have at that point. You know, it does take some people a week, it does take some people 2 years, but as long as you know you have good resilience to keep going, then, you know, that's all that matters really. You know, everyone goes at their own pace. My next tip is think that every gold gun is a milestone. Now, it kind of is, but I guess you could think it's not. I guess some people think that diamond or platinum is a milestone. But even though they are, if you think of a gold gun as a milestone, you know, you just think that you're one step closer than you were before that. You know, be proud when you unlock a gold gun. Tip number 3. Don't keep thinking that you have a long way to go. Even if you know you have, if you keep thinking that, you will get discouraged. You know, you might start finding it boring if you're constantly thinking that. Like, say you've done, you know, 2 gold guns, and you're like, oh, so long to go. Then you're gonna, you know, it's gonna wash you out, and you're gonna be like, oh, I can't be bothered to do this anymore. Tip number 4. Now, this one's quite big for me. Don't make it feel like a chore, like the grind. You know, like I said, work at your own pace. If you feel the need, you know, to keep grinding every day, like 1 gun a day, then over time, then, you know, it'll wash you out. Like, especially if you don't want to, if you feel like, you know, forced to do it, then it will, you know, it'll wash you out, like I said. Then, so yeah, everyone works at their own pace. Don't feel forced to do it at all. If you want to take a break, then take a break. You know what I mean? Start grinding the weapons that you enjoy playing with, because if you have fun with them, then it'll be a good fun start mentally. And, you know, kind of related to this, you don't have to do it like class by class. So you don't have to go diamond SMGs, diamond ARs, diamond LMGs. You know what I mean? Grind any weapon at any time. Grind the ones you find first. As in, say you find an SMG fun first, grind that, and then you go, I don't really like any of the other SMGs. Then, you know, grind an AR, and then, you know, you don't have to do it class by class by class, because over time that you might be sick of SMGs, you might be sick of ARs, you might be sick of snipers. You know what I mean? So just do any weapon at any time that you feel comfortable with. Another big one for me, this isn't, I don't know if this counts as a tip, but this is just a recommended thing. In my opinion, it's more of an opinion. From the start, have your secondary as one of the launchers. This is, so by the time you come to grinding out the launchers, there will already be some progress there. You know, while grinding out a weapon, when a UAV comes in, counter UAV, shoot it down, and then get back to your other weapon. It'll definitely make it easier in the long run, because, you know, you won't have as much to do when you come to finishing the launches. Tip number 7, I think. 6, 7, 8, one of them. Do accept that this grind may take some time. This grind won't be just, you know, a walk in the park. It's not going to just be round the corner, you know. Admit that you will have to work for this. So that one was just a short one, but, you know, just got to think about that. Now, this one might be quite obvious, and I'm sure a lot of people already knew this, but, you know, different game modes are good for certain challenges. So for example, if you're struggling with one of them, then try and look for a game mode that will make challenges easier. You know, if you're struggling to get long shots, maybe go into hardcore, or if you're struggling to get point blank kills, try and find a small map playlist or a playlist that does have that map. You get the idea. Next tip, leveling up weapons before starting the grind on that weapon is a good idea. This is because you'll first off have access to more attachments, making your current gun more powerful and obviously making it easier to play with. Also the fact that you will have more challenges unlocked and available to do, therefore being able to complete more at a faster rate by doing it at the same time. A good way to do this, like to level up your weapons, is probably through zombies, or if you really do want to, then just, you know, grinding out multiplayer for a bit. And then the last tip that I have is kind of related to the previous one. Try and combine challenges. For example, if you're going for something like long shots, then, you know, try go for a long shot, aim for the head while crouched with no attachment. You know, boom, that's already what, 4? And if you haven't got the eliminations yet, then that's 5. So they're all the tips that I've got and that help me personally. Obviously, if other things do help you and you have your own tips, then obviously don't feel forced to follow mine. This is just another opinion based video. So again, thanks for listening to that. There is a possibility that I might start posting camo grinds on Modern Warfare 2, because camo grinds are fun to do, but that is not a guarantee. But if that is something that you do want to see, then obviously let me know. If this also does happen, then let me know how you want me to do them. For example, do you want me to do a video on every gold gun that I unlock, or just some of the gold guns, or just the diamond unlocks, or whatever, you know, stuff like that. Just let me know how you want me to stage it. Anyway, I'll see you whenever I make my next video.